today I am talking about what everybody already talked about a week ago, Fantastic Four issue 587, the death of Johnny Storm. And really, I'm just going to touch upon that with the basics because, honestly, it was covered by the mass media before the fan base even got a hold of it. So there's a bit of bitterness there amongst us. And, you know, all the other podcasts have already talked about it ad nauseum. So definitely go check out CGS. They already did a spotlight on the death. Now, as far as the rest of the story in the issue goes, there's Reed Richards' story arc with the New World and the destruction of that. And to be perfectly honest, I'm just so not interested in that storyline. So it's nothing for me to really go into detail about. There really were some key elements to the alleged death of Johnny Storm. And, you know, part of it was very well written, first of all. There was a great scene between Ben and Johnny, and the reason that, you know, Johnny steps up to the plate, you know, they always, you know, portray him as kind of a douche, but, you know, he's a hero nonetheless. And he goes down very, you know, admirably in this. But, you know, there's no body. He's completely overtaken by the swarm of Annihilus insectoids. And, you know, you do sort of see his flame extinguish, but, you know, there's no body, and the entire time Val is talking about there being a back door that, you know, her dad has installed somewhere, so he's going to somehow be rescued. And, you know, maybe there'll be some sort of scientific explanation as to how there's no body, or if they find a corpse, I don't know, but there's no funeral or memorials or any of that stuff in this particular issue. This is merely the battle scene, and it's so well done. We do also see Franklin Richards, little Franklin, rise to power. And that's because he has had his powers all along and they were being repressed by Leech. So Franklin just really steps up, and he's just a kid. And, you know, of course the Richards children are very, very mature. So they've also been influenced, of course, by Power Pack. Now, some of the Power Pack kids have been in and out of the Baxter building and helping along with this entire process. So if you've been following the Fantastic Four for the last, I don't know, 6 months or so, you've seen some of the Power Pack kids. And I think that's, you know, it's really great to sort of incorporate the youngsters with this. It made it really feel like a next generation team. And I was actually kind of hoping that that's what they were going to do, would be, you know, borrow some of the kids from Power Pack or maybe some of the kids from Future Foundation to make a next gen title. But that doesn't seem to be what they're doing. Instead, the Fantastic Four series seems to be, anyway, ending, and FF is the new series. Speculations arise that just means Fantastic Five, and that Val and, you know, her brother Franklin will be joining the team to replace Johnny. You know, take that with a grain of salt. We haven't seen it yet. Now, for me, the best part of the entire issue is Susan Storm and her complete smackdown of Namor. Mainly because I love them as a couple. I think they're great. I think Reed's usually a, you know, complete negligent bastard. And, you know, here, it's just, you know, Namor has all this power. He's an incredibly amazing character, and he's just a little smitten kitten when it comes to her. So his stupidity in assassinating one of the old kings of the ocean literally does nothing for his cause whatsoever. That gets her promoted to queen, regent, steward, whatever you want to call it, and they are all now under her command and her protection. So she gives him quite a little bit of a pause there and puts him in his place. It is fantastic. It's over about 3 to 4 pages, and it's just the best part of the entire issue. So go get it, if for nothing else, for that. Now, the stupid polybag nonsense, I mean, the cover that I got certainly didn't give anything away. Apparently there were variants, but, you know, I really think the whole polybagging thing and then releasing, you know, press statements to the mass media was a gimmick that failed in this regard, Marvel. So, you know, I realize Marvel's a PR machine. They're great at what they do, but in this particular case, it failed. So let's not do that again. All right, and now, just for some news coming up at the end of this week, I get to be part of the most amazing epic event ever. Yes, it is a Geek Girls Network slumber party. There will be about 5 of us, camping out over the weekend in Tauntaun sleeping bags provided by thinkgeek.com. And yes, you can see that I am already a shopper there. This is my HTML geek shirt, complete with closing tag. So, Think Geek and Midtown Comics, we owe you a great deal of thanks for having this event and putting it all together with my friends over at Geek Girls and Jill, Kristen, and I will be posting a whole spotlight on all the girls that are participating. So, just stay tuned to AmberUnmasked.com for more about that. Be sure to leave your comments and feedback below. And of course, you can follow me at Twitter at Elizabeth Amber. Thanks for watching.